Hey everybody, Ecto Eric here. Hope you're doing well. Well, I am doing freaking terrific. I just passed over 1,000 subscribers, and I have to thank every single one of you. I really appreciate it. I never would have thought I would get even a couple of hundred, or even I remember I started out I had three for the longest time. So to have 1,000, thank you, and I really mean that. I think it's important for a creator just to stop for a few seconds and say thank you. I appreciate it because I like doing it, but it's nice when you get feedback. I think that's what's cool. And I love watching other people do things, whether it's collecting, whether it's doing a hobby, painting, restoring a car, anything like that. Stuff that I can't do, I find interesting. So I'm just not stuck in the collecting. This is what I do. This is my passion. Sorry, it's noise making time. Um, and there's several people I want to say thank you to. Uh, The first is Britt Chancellor. Brother, you've been there for probably almost 2 years now. Thank you so much. You've been super nice to me. You've always commented on my stuff, and I enjoy your content. So thank you for being a really nice person. And you're funny too. I like that. Keep that up. Um, I want to thank the Silent Collector, brother. I met you through Kristen, and I'm so glad that you and I share that experience, and I adore you. You're awesome. I love that you're different because you're the silent collector. You don't speak, and I like that something different. So, give me a second. Sorry, that was bugging me. I can have things on for a little while. And wait, okay. Sorry about that. I want a big shout out to the Trash Picture Show. Thank you so much. You really helped shove me over that, and I appreciate that. You and I didn't know each other until recently, and for you to do that, and you do it for all kinds of people, like almost every day, every other day, I see you list several people to say follow the channel, and I appreciate you doing that. It's not all about what I can get; it's about you helping other people. Thank you, seriously. That in today's world, that is very rare for other people to stop and put other people out there saying, you know what, hey, thanks for coming to my channel, but go check out theirs. Thank you. Thank you for doing that. Seriously, I mean that. Not BS. I mean that. I do BS people, but not about that. Okay, seriously though. Thank you, sir. And I have a wonderful married couple, the Underground Action Figures. They are so nice. Dora and Jerry, great people. They're so creative. They're really starting to go in because of prices of everything. They're going into making their own custom stuff. Awesome. So anybody, I'm going to put them down in the list. Check out their channels. But Dora and Jerry, you guys are awesome. You've always been there for me. You've been nothing but sweet, kind, and I wish you all the best. And thanks for always being like just real. I appreciate that. And it's cool to see people make their own stuff. I mean, Dora can go outside and find, rubble outside and make a display base out of it. I just think that's so, especially with today's prices, that's awesome. So you keep up that work. And you too, Jerry. I know she tries to keep you in line, but I got you, brother. I'm married too. I know what you mean. But you two are wonderful. Don't change. And the Horror Cat Dad, thank you. You gave me a couple of shout outs too. I appreciate that, brother. I love your stuff. And you stay to me. You're a Horror Cat Dad. I love it. So thank you for being kind and keep up that great work, dude. And Brando Figure, dude, been with you over a year. I love your stuff. I love your style. You're always uh, very detailed in what you do. I wish I had a tenth of your detail. You see stuff that I would never see. So keep that up, man. You're awesome. And SERS, thank you, Sven. I met you through Underground Action Figures. I appreciate you. You're so kind to me, and it's great to talk to somebody who's not in the U.S. and seeing how difficult you have it collecting compared to what I do. I can't bitch. I can run to the store down the street and get stuff, and you told me like there's nothing where you are, and trying to ship stuff is crazy. So I appreciate you, brother. Thank you. And you're another one that's good with detail. Like you leave me like long comments, and I love it, and I read it, and I appreciate you taking the time to do that. Thank you. And Horror Up, Raymond, you are awesome. I've known you several months, almost a year now, and love your content. And you've been nothing but nice to me. I appreciate that. And MIB, brother, we go back probably over a year now, and he's the only inbox collector that I follow, and I couldn't do what you do. I only have one that I can't open. I can't do it. There was a Playmates figure from Star Trek, Captain Picard from the Tapestry Next Generation episode where he's in the Captain Kirk movie, Star Trek 2 uniform. My wife, who was my girlfriend at the time, found it for me at Walmart. I was looking at something else. She was behind me. She's, oh, they got a Captain Picard Playmates. I'm like, yeah, I've got like 3 different versions. She's like, yeah, but this one says it's a limited edition. I'm like, this is 1994, 95. So the internet was out, but not, not like it is today. So I'm like, limited edition, what the heck? So I looked at it, only made 1701, which is the Enterprise's hull number. And I'm like, oh, wow, it was $5. Bought it. And probably a couple years after that, I got to know a collector, and he's what they call a completist. They have to have everything in a line that was ever made, every variant. If there was a Data with a blue hand, he's got to have that. He knows I have that Picard. He needed it. He offered me $900 cash. I couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. And he looked at me. He goes, "Okay, I respect you, man." He goes, "That's love." And I said, "I just can't. I'm emotionally attached to it. I just can't." So we still talk every now and then, and every now and then he still hasn't found one. And every time he goes, "You want to sell it?" So I said, "Still 900?" He goes, "No." I'm like, "Damn it!" I said, "My wife cost me $900, but I love her, so and she gave me one hell of a son. So action figure and a son, yeah, I'll keep. I'm good. I'm good. My kid's worth more than $900. If you hear that, Jake, yeah, don't think you're gonna get a Happy Meal or anything out of that. So, and I want to thank Nolan and Jordy. You two are awesome. You guys do great stop motion. I couldn't do it. I don't have that patience to move something, take a picture. I give you credit. I couldn't, and I'm clumsy. I'd be knocking. You wouldn't let me anywhere near your displays because I'm like Godzilla. I just like knock things over. So, yeah. So thank you for always being kind and stopping by. I appreciate it. And the cow collector, thank you. You've been so cool. You're always stopping by and saying boo. I appreciate it. And another person I met through Underground Action Figures is Elite Action Joe Studios. Pat, you are so nice. You're always cool with me, and he's another one that does incredible collecting, all kinds of GI Joe, the 1/6 scale, big 12-inch figures that my brother used to have. So I appreciate every single one of you, and there's some new people I'm starting to get to know. So I'm gonna log these people in. Please follow them and follow each other. It doesn't cost you nothing. Just hit the click, and it helps everybody out. But please keep doing what you're doing. Be kind. Drop a comment, say boo to somebody, and a big shout out to a friend of mine that we lost in the community a few weeks ago, Christian Ada. He was just a delight. He really was. He was a rare person that he didn't want to hurt anybody. He didn't want to say the wrong thing to somebody. And we lost him suddenly. And it's, even though I didn't meet him in person, just a rapport back and forth. And, I don't know. It just, you just don't know. And he always said at the end of every video he ever did was, "Hey, spend time with your loved ones because you never know." How profound is that? Just so, yeah, take that for what a grain of salt. I said, I do this for fun. I don't take this seriously. And I am over the moon that I got over 1,000 people. But like I said, this is fun. I'm not going to get mad because somebody goes, "Oh, that's stupid." Okay, yeah, you know what? I'm not going to argue with you. But It is. It's not real. It blinks, but I this ain't real. I enjoy it. You know. So hey, I could be fooling around, chasing women, all that stuff. But this is, at least my wife knows, I'm down in the toy containment unit being stupid. So trust me, nobody wants to come down here because it's dark and cold. I'm on the ground, and it's actually today it's 60 degrees, but I'm below ground, so it's not 60 degrees down here. So everybody, I want to thank you. I'm sorry I've rambled on for like 10 minutes. I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you all for just being who you are and sending the likes, the comments, the death threats, the middle fingers. I freaking love it. All right, everybody. This is Ecto Eric. I'm going to sign off, and I hope you're all safe wherever you are. Keep collecting. Peace.